Hi, hello, hello, everyone. Oh, I can't stand this reflection on the book, but I hope you can see it well enough. See that cute little girl on the front. I have a great book for you, as always. I know I say that about every book. I can't help it. I just love books that much. I really do. I have lots of books. You would know if you were to see my studio upstairs. Pretty wild. Title of this book. I hope everybody's doing great. And if you need to go get a snack, go get a snack. And I'll count to five and give you a minute. One, two, three, four, five. Well, actually, not a minute. I counted to five. But anyway, I hope you're back and comfy. The title of this book is Sweet, Sweet Memory. Oh my gosh, when I read this book, it touched my heart so much because I have sweet, sweet memories of family members and people that I love that are no longer here. And so this is a sweet story about a little girl and her grandfather. So, and she has great memories of him because he's no longer here. So let's read this story. And hopefully, if you've not lost someone, but if someone has gone to heaven or gone on and is no longer here, I'm sure you have good memories about them and it'll give you something to think about. You can always hold on to the memories of those people. I talk about my mom all the time. Sometimes people think she's still living and walking around on earth, but she's really not. But I have so many memories of her that I can't help but talk about her a lot. Here we go. Grandma has made me a white dress with angel sleeves. I pull it over my head, button the back, and lift my arms. Out on the porch, I comb my own hair for the first time because Grandma is busy and Grandpa is gone. The lettuce is thin and fine. The stalks of corn are taller than I am now. Soon there will be collards, tomatoes, cabbage, and squash. So many of my favorite vegetables. The earth changes, Grandpa said as he planted his garden. Like us in lives, it grows. It lives. I'm sorry, Miss Black can't read today. It lives and it grows. Like us, Grandpa said, holding the rich brown earth in his hand. A part of it never dies. Everything and everyone goes on and on. The house is hushed and golden. Soon the there will be people here, and heads bowed in prayer, and arms around me silent and sad. Soft, warm hands against my forehead, more tears to brush away. Relatives come from everywhere bringing food and hugs and memories of Grandpa. Gray brushes soft against my leg. Like always, I pick her up and rub her until she purrs. Her purring goes on and on. There's a big blue square on the screen. I don't know why. My family has 100 stories to tell about Grandpa. The long ago stories from before I was born, the last month stories, the last week stories. But I don't tell my story. But the one that is stuck there in the back of my throat. Say something about your grandpa, Sarah, Grandma says. But I shake my head, lean into her, and cry, not caring that everyone is watching me, cousins and uncles and aunts. I'll pass, Uncle Mitchell says, hunkering down beside me, a little bit at a time. Everything and everyone goes on and on. That's my story, I whisper. And Uncle Mitchell smiles and says, I know. He said it to me too when I was a little boy. And me too, Aunt Delilah says, handing me some flowers. When I was no whit bigger than you. And me too, my cousin Randy says, last summer out there in his garden. And me too, I say, feeling a smile coming on all the time. Outside, the sun fades and the cricket song grows loud. The day is ending, like always, everything and everyone going on and on. Late in the evening, more hugs and kisses. Then the cars start pulling slowly away from our house. Grandma starts humming a song she always hums at the end of the day. And we wave goodbye until we can't see a single car light. I remember seeing houses like that when I was growing up. Then we wave a little while longer, turn the porch light off, and sit on the porch swing in the darkness, like always. Soon the sweet corn will be ready for picking, Grandma says. He loved to plant, your grandpa did. Soon I'll make us a nice meal with all the vegetables from his garden. Grandma smiled. We'll eat sweet corn and have a sweet, sweet memory. What will you remember, Sarah? Grandma wants to know. I smile, leaning against her shoulder. In the garden, there are crickets and katydids singing. Grandpa said to listen to things, I say. Listen to the way life goes on and on. Somewhere an owl is hooting soft and low. Under the porch, there are field mice moving around. Maybe a frog or two. And he used to talk about being a boy, I whisper. He would smile when he talked about the picnics they would have in the summer. And he'd say, oh, if you could have been there, Sarah. The memory sure is sweet. Me and Grandma laughed and remember long into the night. But for a time, there is sadness before sleep. Watch the world, Grandpa said, digging in his garden. Watch the way it grows. So I watch it as summer fades to fall. Watch it as me and Grandma began to pack away our summer clothes and take down our sweaters and start a doll bed quilt and finish it. I watch the world as the days grow shorter. Watch it as harvest comes, bringing it with Grandpa's collards and cabbage, tomatoes, squash, and sweet potatoes. And supper on the porch with the sun going down. sweet, sweet memory and everything and everyone. Everything and everyone going on and on. And that's what I had to do when my mom passed away and went to heaven. I knew that she wanted me to keep going on and on and on. And that's what I've done. So I love that story. It just brings back a lot of memories to me when I was a little girl. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you're not having a wonderful day, maybe you can go and bring joy, try to bring joy to someone else. And between the two of you, you can create a wonderful day. Sing a song. Sometimes when I'm not having a great day, I might just put on a happy song and just sing. That's what I do a lot of times when I'm getting this close, maybe. It's very not often that I give my joy away, but if I get real close, I go listen to me a song with the upbeat to it, and it just brings me joy, brings that joy right on back. So you have a great day, and I love you. And make sure you're being a good little citizen. That means a great person. See you next time. Bye.